What's going on, guys? The Bar of Soap here, and today we're going to be taking on the new special dungeon that came out, Burden of Aesys. Alright, so let's get in there. Oh, story. Okay. And lo to the east, red tides of the restless dead arise. Why hath our blessed ancestors abandoned Duat, realm of rest? Final sermon of the last priest of silence. Mummies? I don't know. Guess we'll see. First, though, we need to have this pass. There we go. Pretty cool. I'm super excited for this. Hopefully it's interesting, at least. Okay. The sharp sting of salt and rot is thick in the dry desert air. Distant wailing, accompanied by the crunching of metal through bone, unsettles the sentries lined up along the wall. As twilight falls, the militia of the nameless capital begin another nerve-wracking night of defense. At first, the encroaching desert that wore away at the capital brought savage, man-eating beasts. But following the God King's incredible demise at the hands of the priestess, the restless dead began to shamble forth from the east. With the looming threat of an undead legion over the horizon, it was only a matter of time before the city fell to the onslaught. Perched on one of the higher spires along the wall, a figure watches the perimeter with bright, cat-like eyes. Alright. Even with most of us here, we're still stretched thin. Hey, kitty, tell me, did the gods send you? Or am I just going a little loopy? The small cat spirit floating in midair stares at her with glowing, emotionless eyes, then looks out over the walls. Before them, a wave of dark bodies began their slow approach towards the city. Look at all that undead down there. It's never ending. I know we have these powers now, but how long can we keep this up? You're back! Thank goodness! Hetepheres leaps down from her perch, greeting the tall, muscular man, wiping sweat off his brow. We're still holding out for now. How's the city? Paris is doing a great job healing the injured, so we haven't lost anyone today. That's a relief. More and more of the dead are clustering around the perimeter. Kawab can't take them all by himself. Kefratum is doing her best, but I see her fatigue, even on the inscrutable face of the Sphinx. Any news about Neff? I'm afraid not. It's been nearly a moon. I hope she's all right. The two share a quiet moment of prayer for the priestess Nepheret, who had set out in search of answers at the seat of their ancestors. They've collapsed the barricade. Move back, move back! The heavy gates of the city began to shake as hundreds of bodies were slamming against it. The bars began to creak and snap under the sheer force. What's going on? A surge. Tell Pierce to safeguard the injured and call everyone else to the gates. They'll break through at any moment. I'll stall them. Right. Hetepheres and Rahoptep whip around in shock as undead burst through the door. Time seemed to slow as they drew their weapons to meet their black-clawed adversaries. Before a blast of radiant flame scorched the path forward, motes of light trailing in its wake. A radiant stranger steps out between the ashen corpses, fire shaking back and around her wrists. With her hand held taut, she regards the two of them with a look of fierce determination. Somewhere deep inside their hearts they knew changes have arrived on swift wings. Alright. What an invigorating story. I'm excited. 3 different paths. Let's do the path of clarity first. Yeah. 3 battles, the Shards of Power. The new vessels each obtain their awesome but terrifying powers abruptly, but they have yet to find out how. Right. More story. Silence falls over the 3, punctuated only by the sound of crackling fire and shouts of reinforcements. It had been weeks since the last survivors hobbled through the city gates. No further refugees were expected, much less someone in such elegant garb. Hatefres had a white-knuckled grip on her, shocked from thanks to the adrenaline pulsing through her body. But something deep inside of her responded to the strange woman with a dual familiarity. It feels like I've seen her before. Greetings. I am Aesys, an avatar of the gods. I come to speak of matters of great import. Aesys looks at each of them in turn, her stance alert but not hostile. Gradually, the tension between them dissipates, and an uneasy smile returns to Hatefres' face. Are you one of us? Since you came from outside, I suppose you are one of the persecuted. Indeed. Even the priesthood within these walls were highly scrutinized. Nefert and I saw only a few worshippers of the old gods, and they have always lived in fear. I see. So this is what befell them. However, we have scant time for sorrow. The dead have risen once more, and come forth in great waves. Your God King has fallen, and the burden of his divinities now rests upon your shoulders. So, I beseech each of you, you who have received the 3 powers, heed my words. The key to the restless dead lies within the city, and with my rights we will divide its location. I suppose this is our only good lead now. We should get Koab and Kefratum back to the gates. Wouldn't want another surprise surge while we're investigating this. That's a good idea, and Paris will be there to help them too. I'm counting on you, Tef. You got it. In just a few leaps, Hatefres was up the wall, muling spirit cats in her wake. From her vantage point, bodies both long, dead, and fresh alike lay strewn about the makeshift barricades. It wasn't too long about that I might have been one of those bodies lying there. Just a nameless, faceless common thief, face down in the street. If it wasn't for that hidden chamber in the temple, I might have... Just then, a stirring catches her attention, and a handful of the corpses suddenly bolt upright, agitated by some form of dark power. Oh! They're getting up! But how? This has never happened before. This is getting from bad to worse. Okay. Alright. Okay. Shards of Power. Enoch. Yeah. Let's just get in there and take them out. Get our first taste of battle. Probably do the first 2 levels. Or maybe all 3. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep it on all max attack. Oh wow. This is kind of strong. Whoa! Whoa! A little strong there, boys. That's cool, I like that. That they're actually challenging enemies. For once. Alright. Yep, that should be pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, we're good. We're all set. Probably. Yep. And there we go. Whoa. I got a King Tut key. Shards of Power. Okay. Shattered Faith. Alright. Let's continue on. 1 battle. Ooh. Leading the undead away from the gates, Hetefres molded and parted earth to trap and hinder her enemies. Kawab, the crocodile prince as she often called him, and his enormous mount tore up the rest of the stragglers. While the evening sky was split by periodic flashes of light from the bolt-calling Sphinx, her allies, notified of the newcomer in their midst, they would now tighten the circle of the patrol around the city. With those big crocodile jaws and the sundering bolts, hopefully that's enough to break them apart. Not that we should be happy about bifurcating the dead, but there's no other way. The cat spirit gathers around her feet, giving small, baleful mews. I know. I don't like it either. At least we got another one of us now to help out. I was pretty happy to know I wasn't the only one having to get used to these powers. She reached up, absent-mindedly to touch her headdress, and a pleasant warmth greets her hand. Come to think of it, I'm not even sure what possessed me to take these. Whoa. Storyline. What? I remember the thundering of the guards, heavenly boots, on the old marble floors of the temple I grew up in. It was nothing compared to the pounding in my heart, though. I never stopped running, even when I felt like I was going to collapse. That I was raised in this temple, I lost track of the twists and turns I took. On hindsight, it was a lot deeper than I imagined. And then, I saw it. It was no dream. It couldn't be a dream, to think that this temple could hide, in its depths, the golden headdress and a pair of chakram. Child, come closer. Am I hearing things now? Oh, but I'll need something to defend myself with at least. Sorry, goddess, gotta borrow these for a while. And that was when the world began to move. To move for me, quite literally. The earth parted at my touch, and before long I had emerged well outside of the temple. I couldn't believe my luck, but I barely had time to adjust, because my entire world went white. The blast of energy slammed into me, and my head was filled with all these strange whispers. The last thing I heard before I passed out was that strange voice again, like a mewling cat. Wow, she got epic cat powers. Since then, it's just been one wild ride after another. I know the temple was just a front for our activities, but we did pay our due respects to her for her protection. I mean, I did take these from her altar. A small rumble catches the rogue's attention, but nothing in the vicinity confirms his suspicions. No, there's definitely something here. I can feel it. Dropping into a crouch, she places one hand on the ground and concentrates. Hetefres dances out of the way, chakram at the ready, as vile creatures burst forth from beneath the ground. Their sand-rotted bodies and wicked scythe-like claws resemble the undead, but possesses a distinctly insectoid profile. As Hetefres brandishes her weapons, a flare of energy emanates from her, her body bolstered by some unseen force. Well, I could get used to this. Here we go! Okay. Luvine Residence. I think I'm actually going to finish it up. So this might be a little bit of a long video. Probably already is. Yeah, we're at 14 minutes, but that's alright. Get through the whole story for you guys. Tainted Rivers. Oh. I'm not reading. Better watch this one closely. Tainted River Maw. The Hound Eyes, your party members. Oh boy. One of your party members is marked. I wonder what that means. The hound's... Oh, stupid owl. Okay. Great. Those fangs don't look friendly. The hound's bears huge fangs. I'm going to defend with her. The marker disappeared. Do you remember which party member had the marker? I think it's important. A huge attack will most likely be coming. It'll be prudent to guard the marked party member and others around them. Hurry, guard the marked party members and others who are in the formation of a cross. Okay. I hope that's what they meant when they said cross, and not an X, but I guess we'll see. We'll just attack with them. Fading Frenzy. Oh, good. I think we guarded correctly. Cool. Cool. Alright. You know, I think I'm gonna auto, actually. See if that does a little bit more damage. Okay. So where I'm at now. Okay. Do I have a fusion potion? Yes, I do. Let me put this guy in overdrive. And then a fusion potion. Yeah! Let's do that. That did pretty decent amount of damage. I don't remember when. I think when it goes away, we shouldn't attack anymore. So once that marker goes away from our mat, that's when we defend. Alright, so the marker's gone. So defend these guys. Wait. Yeah, I can super brave burst with these two. Defend with this. Not too hard, I don't think. Ah, shoot. Maybe I should. Okay, yeah. Defend. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think it was good that we guarded with these people. Yeah, that's who they're attacking. Alright, cool. So for you guys, just so you guys know, it's like a cross type thing, so I don't know who he's targeting next, but I'm just gonna auto to get as much damage out as possible. Alright, so Aramat's attacked again, which means that Aramat, Sheriff, Kagura, and Sarah Anya are going to be the ones that I need to defend once the marker disappears, I believe. Yeah, so it should be good. Yeah. Just keep autoing. Get as much damage on him as possible. Alright, so he's bearing his huge fangs. I'm pretty sure that means to defend. And then next round I'll just overdrive. Oh, okay, I got it wrong. Just gotta defend one more time. Yeah, I'll overdrive this boy. Oh, I guess I can't use Poopy. That's alright. Now I can. Yep. Yeah, good thing we guarded. Probably would kill him. Okay. Let's just auto. Hopefully that does, we get close to taking him out. Okay. Yeah, he's turning again. Hopefully we can take him out this time. Little beastly growl. Yeah, I think we'll be able to prepare its huge fangs. So one more after this, I believe. But I think we defeated him. Perfect. Excellent. Cool. Alright. We took out the Hellhound Man. Alright, Divine Resonance. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the last one. Yeah. Okay. Just do the last one. You guys can skip around if you want, you know. Leaping deftly between her foes, Teferi's chakra whistled through the air as they found their mark. It felt as if a phantom presence was guiding her every stride and stance, something undoubtedly feline, yet humanoid at the same time. Landing gracefully on her feet, the surge slowly ebbed out of her veins as she surveyed her handiwork. Impressive. Bast has chosen well. Oh, wait, who? You received the relics of the one you call the cat goddess, did you not? Aesys beckons one of the cat spirits over, which winds around her ankles. You seem to know a lot more than you let on. What's really going on here? Were we really just a few lucky ones out of a whole city of people? Why did the gods turn their attention to us? What did they want? A quiet moment passes between the two women before Aesys' gauge forces Teferi's to look away. There was something odd about that look, as if she was staring into an unpleasant revelation. Tell me, child, where did you suppose this god king of yours received his powers? The gods? Divine gifts from the blessed heavens? These are doubtless the lies he must have fed his people. No, these powers, these shards, they are the remnants of the slain god. When that fiend was finally defeated, their spirits were released, but so diminished were their strengths, so they needed a vessel, like they be consumed by the void of non-existence. Take solace in the fact Bast deemed you worthy. Wait, you mean to say, each of us, the ones who were bestowed with power after Neft ended the God King, are vessels for the gods themselves? Yes, that would also account for your soldier's friend mastery over death. Impartial Anubis, Arbiter of the Dead, has chosen him. These strangely familiar names send flashes of memories through Teferi's mind. Just like when I left that altar. Jeez. Fear not, child. Know that Bast will watch over you. Trust in her instincts, and let her guide your path. A deep rumble below the ground causes Teferi to jump again, while Aesys throws a look back in an alleyway. We draw close to the source of the darkness. Prepare yourself, vessel of Bast. This may be worse than I anticipated. Alright, so we'll finish this up. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I said that we were going to finish it up, but I think because it's taking so long to get through, I'm just going to do the last one for another video, just in case it's a long battle. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.